Hi all, welcome back to more Europa Universalis Price Power. This is Ambitious Margrave solo scenario. This will be my part 74. So getting quite a lot done today. And a bit yesterday I think. So it's all building up again. And still got a couple more days off work. So yeah, okay, so I did go and pop the question out there. I did, this was regarding the convert action and looking at, for France, convert action. Let me take that wee cube away now. That was just a reminder where we were at. To see if this was considered an area where all provinces in the dissenting area, and as dissenting because France are Catholic, it is a Protestant area. So all provinces in that dissenting area are owned by the bot. Well, you can see that they're not. There's three other ones here. Or by realms with the same state religion. And although we had this previously, and in fact, well, we just done it. We just done it for Austria, didn't we? And we looked at these individual capital areas, and these are all NPRs with a strength of 1. Ulm as well. Yeah, they're all underlined saying that is their capitals. And it's unlikely I could go and look at each individual one. I'm pretty sure I've looked at these already. I don't. There's not any. Anyway, it's not really relevant because it's based on the capital anyway. I found this out and I thought this was the case. So yeah. So my question had been given an example of. The bot has 4 towns in an area, one other town in that area is an NPR. The bot is Catholic, the area is Protestant. The other NPR realm province, the other NPR province is only 1 NPR strength. So basically it's its capital. I says, so is that considered to be Protestant? And then on the other hand, if it's this case where the capital is out, I didn't say capital, but Mix came along afterwards and did confirm that, so that's good. So basically I said that if the NPR had still provinces outside that area that were in Catholic areas, would these be considered Catholic? And it was a designer came back and answered that, but it was a brief yes. So, which I was happy about, to be honest, because the way I was thinking about it was right. However, Mix did come and add a bit more information, basically saying it's based on the capital and what their area is. So you can see that London's in a Catholic area. So these are still Catholic, right? That's it. He gave an example of if, let's just say, what was it? It was based on Burgundy. Burgundy says if Seine was Catholic and Flanders and Wallonia were Catholic, these are Burgundy provinces there in these 2 areas. And however, Burgundy itself was Protestant, then these realms would be considered Protestant because the capital of Burgundy, Bourgogne, is in the Protestant area. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it was worded. So, and that all kind of gels together, and that's good. Now, when he started talking about capital areas, I thought maybe there was something in the rules that could have got me there. I don't know. Quite possibly. We did look into a little bit of it though. But I'm happy to know that I was my thinking of it was right. It's so much more. It feels better. I was starting to get a bit flustered there, but. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to try and... To be honest, putting the question together wasn't that difficult, really. And the fact that I got the answer back saying that, yeah, I was thinking the right way was yeah, it gives you a boost. Excuse me. Right, so I have came back and we're still on the same night and I'm still playing a little bit. Now, whether I'll get a full part in here, probably not, because I've not had food yet. But get a little bit done, and then who knows, I might even come back to finish it off. We'll see. So we convert action. All provinces in a dissenting area owned by bot or by realms with the same state religion. This is a yes because these are all Catholic these are owned by the bot. So, and they have got the same state religion as these, Catholic. So that can happen. However, I think this one's the same, isn't it? Now, hold on. Well, right, it's a bit trickier, I suppose, because this is the only province that's not owned by the bot. And it's sitting in a Protestant area. Now, its capital is here, which is now owned by the bot as well, which is Catholic. Which makes you kind of feel like this is going to be Catholic as well. But, I don't know. I don't know with that one. Oh, could have added something. Hang on a second. Right, so I've added a little question on the end there, but that was after I sort of said thanks. And so I was worried that they might not come back and see that one. But I think it still flags up, doesn't it? You get a notification that there's another message being added, I think. So I'm sure these guys know how the Discord works better than me. I'm not really that savvy with it, to be honest. But so yeah, and it was basically like, what is this considered? Is it considered Protestant? Because, well, no, hold on, Grant, hold on. Did we not say that these two were outside? But hang on, no. Mix has confirmed that it's based on the capital area, and the capital, and this was the capital, Bourgogne. Now, it's in a Catholic area. It's now owned by a Catholic realm. So you would kind of feel like this is Catholic. As well. So that tends to make me think that both these areas are eligible for the convert action. So if we do go down that road, then that's a yes. So it says convert area to state religion, score two prestige. Okay. Right, we've done that one. Too many times. Prefer area with own towns of most tax value. So in actual fact, this would be the area, this would be the target over this, because this has only got a 2, this has got 2, 4, 5. So yeah, which makes sense, doesn't it? Because you'd prefer religious descent in a smaller area, wouldn't you? So yeah, assuming I'm right in my thinking that Picardy there is Catholic as well, and obviously that's owned by the bot, that makes that a legitimate area. Looking across in the hope for an answer. If it wasn't, I suppose then this would be the target. But I mean, if it wasn't, it would mean that we would be classifying that as Protestant. Which, I could see that being possible, because their capital is no longer, well, I don't know. I suppose it was a 2-part question in actual fact, because I actually wondered, is this still their capital? Is this still classified as their capital? I mean, it's called Bourgogne. It's got an underline. It's still called the same thing, and it's still got the underline. It's just that it's owned by France, and not well, it's not. It's NPR. It's not an Empire realm anymore. It's not owned by Burgundy anymore, which is what it originally was. But it's owned by France, who are Catholic. I think that is the case. I'm going to go out. Yeah, because I might not get an answer too quick. So I'm going to go with that one. We're going to say that is the area. If for some reason it comes back that that's not, and that would be classed as Protestant because it's in a Protestant area, then definitely the one in Brittany and Normandy would come off. So we convert it back to its Catholic state, and this is France, unfortunately. yeah, the more areas they're able to convert, the more points they're going to get as well. And yeah, okay, right. Well, that's them done the thing. Right, so it's now back with us, but I think we're calming down now, and we're thinking, right, let's just not jump in here into this war. Let's consider a possible trade action. We've got 3 diplomatic power, which I would say what we do want is we do want to change national focus probably and move 2 of these. So let me just nudge these off to the side, and that might give me a wee reminder that we want to move 2 of these across to here, I think. Because I think we're going to need all the military power we can get hold of. So that does allow us, we've got 2 of this power left and 3 of this. And no, we're not going to do a royal marriage. No, that's ducats. So I think one of these should definitely be a trade. I don't particularly want to give the bots any bot power right now though, so maybe we should hold off on the trade. Sorry, I know that's a glary old bit, but I think we're past that. The other thing, finding out that this is only going to cost me 1 to put into play. Now, yeah. Where did that come from again? It was because we were Protestant, wasn't it? Yeah. That's what it was. It was because we're Protestant. It's as simple as that. Religion. Where is religion? There it is. Yeah, Protestant abilities, which is something I think we kind of never really thought about. And Protestant realms receive a discount of 1 administrative power on the convert area action. Well, I don't think we've used that. And the cost of playing the development action card. That's all it says. It says it just there, but there's a development action card, so that tells me that reduces that by 1. I'm a little surprised there's nothing on the card here that tells you that, because the Spy Network stuff's all sort of referenced on the wee asterisks telling you that, it's 1 cheaper and whatever. I just wonder if that would be anywhere else. If it elaborate a bit more in the rules somewhere, just in case. We're not allowed to see development card, surely. No, I'll just need to go with that. So my take on that means that's cost 1 and 3 ducats. Well, remember, we're going to have 3 spare, so that's doable. And not only that, we could then, next turn, we could either develop, turn a small into a large. What was the other one? The other card was better though, wasn't it? Yeah, but this doesn't get reduced in cost, so... and we're not going to be able to increase the stability anyway, Grant. Although we would be able to draw 2 action cards. Excuse me. Or do the war taxes bit. Gain 1 unrest and ducats equal to your deployed... your deployed manpower. Seriously. That's huge, Grant. That's a lot of money. Yeah, I looked at this already, but... So war taxes... So we could spend... Right now, like I say, we want to keep 1 to be able to do this change national focus. We've got 3 left. We could spend 2 to play this. And then next thing in turn, war taxes. We gain 1 unrest, okay. It's not ideal, but we gain 1 unrest. I think it's worth it. And ducats equal to your deployed manpower. It does exhaust 2 of the uses, so we're only going to be able to do this 1. But our deployed manpower is 15. That's pretty decent, isn't it? And we could do with some cash. We've spent all our money on... And remember, we're going to have to upkeep that army or put it back together again as well. Could be the other thing, because when we eventually get down to attacking Austria, we're going to come out, we're going to take some hits. So it might be better doing this rather than spending one on that. Yeah, see that exhausts 2 uses as well. Mind you, we could do one on that, and we could do 2 shots of that to turn 2 smalls into 2 larges. Yeah, because I don't know the core, but yeah, I think that Central Authority card would be better. I mean, it uses 2 uses, and then the last use, I would want to maybe try and save up for that. You know, for next round, maybe use the increased ability for the final use of that. Or, mind you, you've got the reforms, draw 2 action cards each of any time, keep one of them, which is pretty good as well. Yeah, this is a really good card, this. So, yeah, and it's my turn, isn't it? So I'm thinking about what to do. Yeah, and I'm just staring off the trade bit because I don't want to maybe give the bots any extra bot power, so I might save that a little bit. So this is going to take me 2 turns. One to play this, one to... Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm playing this card. Right, so remember, we can have 2 of these in play. I'm just moving that Sevilla pirate up a bit. So I'm going to spend... It's 2 administrative power, so I'll take them away. And it's 2 ducats, so we're down to 1 ducat. And we've got a loan, but this is going to benefit us, clearly. And, well, that's it. Enables these actions. Yeah, we're going to take war taxes. For sure. Let's shift that ball a bit. Okay, that's my turn over. So it's back to Austria. And they're fine, aren't they? Yeah, no signs of war yet or anything like that. Yeah, so they're going to draw a card. They've still got enough bot power. Yeah, they don't need to... The army's not on the map. They're not under attack. They've got... Their spent is not greater than what they got left, and they've got bot cards left. Yeah, so they are going to draw a card. Right. Okay, bot number 1. It's only 1 bot power. I was looking for a 3 here or something like that. So convert... well, they tried that the last time, so I think they're going to focus this time. Oh, and they've got a cube in the focus. Right, so we're going to spend 1 bot power. Actually, is that not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3? Still, they've got 7 over 6, so they've still got enough. So yeah, no, I don't think they're going to convert because they wanted to do that last time, didn't they? And ended up not being able to do nothing, and then just got 2 prestige. So any areas where religious descent, yeah, it's Catholic and all areas Protestant. No, all provinces in a dissenting area owned by bot or by realms with the same state religion. And this is a question we've been asking. So this is not because we own the other mere Protestant. These are 3 bots that own this, but we've got 1, 2, 3, and they're all capital areas, and these are all sitting in a Protestant area, so they are Protestant, so no. And then the same situation in that one. So that's a no. So they are going to perform second action on card, but it's just going to be focus on economy, economic, focus, cubes in any focus area already. For Austria, there's 1 in politics. So yes, place the bot power spent in this focus area. So this was the one that we spent. Yeah, of course that reduces it even more. I was forgetting about that. So that goes in there. Hang on. They get 2 bot power back, don't they? Don't they? It's from the idea. Not the idea, the focus thing. Yeah, they're going to get these 2 as bot power back. That's terrible. Right, so placed it in there. Now, does it have 2 or 3, depending on the difficulty level? It does in this focus area. Is there a milestone matching the focus type available? Focus type is politics. That's a milestone, yeah? Yeah, they're all available. Yes. So it's going to score the milestone matching the focus type. It's going to gain 2 bot power and score prestige as normal. It's going to discard these from this area. However, I'm just going to because it's going to gain 2 bot power. These are getting discarded. The card's getting set aside, which I will just do off camera, and they're going to end the turn. Yeah, so these 2 get discarded. However, they gain 2 bot power, and I want to say it's 5 prestige or something like that. And then that's going to end our turn. There's a card being removed, and we tag for Austria. There's one guy. Yeah. It was politics, yeah. Which is this one here. So they tag this. They don't care about the text. Well, the text is what you've got. So they gain the 2 bot power. Well, they always gain 2 bot power, but they gain 5. Yeah, the bot power gain is part of the full chart. But so whereas if it was this one here, they wouldn't gain. This is 7 ducats. They would still just gain 2 bot power, but they do gain 5 prestige. So they're running away a bit again. Yeah. Yeah. They were down in the 30s a minute ago, and now they're away up to 45. I mean, okay, we're standing our ground a bit with France, but Austria are going nuts, so yeah. Well, good reason to go and maybe attack them, because surely if we're attacking them, things are going to be bad for them. Some things are going to go bad, you would think. And that's going to be end the turn for Austria. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, just had the reply to my follow-up question from Mix, and yeah, it's all sinking in this as well, and I've read parts of this. I've read a bit of this somewhere as well. So when we're talking about, let's just go back to the example here in Bourgogne, which was the capital of Burgundy, and then France take it over, and I'm saying, well, is this still classed as the capital of Burgundy? Well, no, it's not. When the capital gets taken from the remaining realms, at the time this gets taken, I mean, we're only looking at 3 that are left now, you pick a new capital, and it's based on, he says it's based, usually alphabetically, he says, so, I want to find it in the rules then, because I'm sure, I recall reading this as well. Is there a capital reference? There is, page 4. Back at the beginning. Now, does this have anything to do with the bot? No, not really. It shouldn't really. So page 4, looking for capital areas. The names of capitals are underlined. Kind of wish you'd give me a rules reference there. Hang on, I'm sure it says it's usually alphabetically. So you consider their current capital normally checked alphabetically from the remaining provinces. Okay, well, usually checked alphabetically, so I don't know if there must be some cases when that's not fully the case. So we've got Picardy, Namur, and Luxembourg. So that means Luxembourg is the capital. Okay, so going back to, this is the one we removed it from, so this might not, well, hold on. I think it still is, yeah. So if Luxembourg's the capital, it's sitting in an area, and remember, these started as Catholic. So it's state. No, is it state religion? What is it? State religion, yeah. Its state religion at the beginning of the game was Catholic. So Luxembourg's now the capital. So Picardy's sitting in here. Now there's it's in an area with diverse faiths, but remember, for an NPR in an area with diverse faiths, it always checks what its original. Its state religion is what it was originally. So that's still Catholic. That means that's Catholic. That means France would have been able to remove that Protestant marker. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. I'm happy with that. Well, although I'd like to read that little bit in the rules, and I wish I did say I believe I read it somewhere. I was kind of hoping they might follow up with a rules reference for me, but or where to see a bit more of that. Hopefully I'll come across it, right? Okay, so that was just stepping back a little bit. I think it's going to be France to go now, isn't it? Because we done our central authority card. Austria gained prestige and bought power, frustratingly. The two things that I don't want them to be getting more of. And it's back to France. But France do still have more available than they've got spent. So I think I'm going to have to go shortly. So, well, maybe. Although I don't think I'm going to do much on my turn either, am I? Right, anyway, back to France. There's no real issues. I think they're just going to draw a card, aren't they? Still got more bolt power. The army's on the map, but... hang on. Right, sorry, interruption there. Yeah, so they're going to draw a card. This is France. Bot number 2. So, yeah. See, this is the card I wanted Austria to get, I think. Well, I think they already drew that card. Did they not? Is that not the first card that they drew? Well, whether there's maybe more than one of them, I don't know. Yeah, it's just because it's using up 3 bot power. Although, diplomatically, they would... Actually, no, they would then be... I'm not so sure I do want that, because they're then going to take over Bohemia. So, anyway, this is France. Diplomacy, so they're going to spend 3 bot power, so that's them now more spent than they've got left. No cards to flip. They weren't at war. No. So diplomacy for France. Right. Do they have any alliances and royal marriages? I don't think they do. Again, we kind of skipped over the bit at the beginning with that. How they came out, we weren't sure how it was meant to be dealt with. So no, don't have an alliance, no. Do they have 2 influence? So they might not even have any influence on the map. They don't, do they? Yeah, I do feel a bit odd about if that's what should have happened here, but when France popped up. Anyway, there's no influence, so that's a no. And there's no alliance. So they're just going to go to the diplomatic target chart and roll for a target. And remember, there's certain restrictions here. So this is France diplomatic target chart, yeah. Okay. Nice. Right. Let's roll to see what they got. A 3. Let's put this aside because it's probably come. Well, maybe not. Maybe not with this one. So a 3 is 2, 3, 4 realm and a Languedoc. Yeah, I mean they have total control, total ownership at Languedoc, so they are going to roll again from there. Another 3 from Languedoc. Owner of Milano. Okay, that might work. So Milan, I'm guessing, Italy somewhere. Yeah, my geography is not great. Is that in there? Yeah, there it is. It's in Lombardy. So the owner of Milano is going to be Milano, or whatever the realm is called. The capital's Milano. It's in there amongst all the Austrian influence. Milano. Yeah, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 of a it's tax income. Let me find it. Let's see. I kid you not. Looking at these all the time, it's such a struggle finding them. HRE in Italy, so it's bound to be in this main bit. It's a white card. Right, I'm not finding it. Let me pause a second. Oh, there it is. Milan. Right, it's in Alps in Italy. It's not HRE. I suppose it's outside the HRE. Fair enough. Alps in Italy. And there it's there, Milan. So Milan's the real name. It's 4 strong. So it was, as we said, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the owner of Milano is Milan. It's still just its NPR status. So, hang on though. Can we target that diplomatically? There's 5. Well, yeah, I think we can maybe mess with Austria a bit. Well, let's see. Let's go back to the chart. Now hold on. What I want to check is diplomatic target. Yeah, here. This one. This little bit here. Invalid diplomatic targets, just in case. Target, right, remember this is Milan, which, yeah, it's not been taken by anybody. Target's an opponent? No. Target's at war with the bot? No. Target is a DMPR with 10 plus base tax? No. All of Target's provinces are already owned by other realms? No. So it is valid. It is valid. It is a valid target. So that's good. Alright, so that came from here. So alliance on target NPR? No. No, right, and that takes us all the way up to here. Any free space in target's areas? Well, that's a no. There's 5 influence already in there, so they're going to they are going to covert action. Covert action is probably how it's more well known as, Grant. So covert action, replace 2 opponent influence with 2 of the bot's influence in target's areas. Preferred target's capital. So we're going to chuck 2 Austrian influence away, and we're going to get the first 2 of French influence on the board. Okay, so where does it take us from there? Any free space, no. Covert action, that's going to end the turn, I think. Which is fair enough. It's been a bit sneaky, innit? Yeah, that's just drops down to end turn. Okay, back to us. I was going to just go and pause there, but are we not just going to do the war taxes thing? I think so. I think that's just like, seems like the right time. We've got our army completely in play, deployed. So this is just feels like the right time to be doing this, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, so and it exhausts 2 uses of this. So I'm going to spend 1 diplomatic power for this. And we're going to grab that last. So I want to keep, that's all I can spend out of there if I'm going to do the change national focus. Oh, right, we're spending 1 of these, but this exhausts 2 of them, so I need another cube. Right, that's fine. So gain 1 unrest and ducats equal to your deployed manpower, exhaust 2 uses, right? So we've done 2 of these. So we're going to gain 1 unrest equal to your deployment. Right, so I've got 15 I've got 15 units deployed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That is 15 juicy ducats. I'm pretty sure I'm taking 20 there. I was stealing an extra 5, but we'll fix that. 15. I'll put that other one back. So that's me sitting with 16 ducats, but 1 loan. And then we've got to gain 1 unrest, which is fine. Originally, I was going to take it in there. We want to take it where we've got our army. The army number 1 only has 1 infantry, 1 cavalry, 1 artillery, whereas the other one has more. But then the other army is going to move, so I think I am going to take it on here. I'm just going to take it on Trier there. So that's our 1 unrest. Okay, that's me getting summoned, I think. Right, that's me got to go and get food sorted. So, yeah, I'm going to pause. It's only 36 minutes. We are going to come back with Austria next. Yeah, just grab a little white cube and put it on top of the bot deck. I'm pretty sure they're going to draw another card anyway. Yeah, it's Austria next, isn't it? That was us. We've done the Central Authority, war taxes, gain 1 unrest, and ducats equal to your deployed army. A manpower, exhaust 2 uses, we've done all that. Okay, that's good. Right, I'll just go and pause and I'll be back in a bit. It's possible it might not be till tomorrow, but again, I'll just join on to where we are. Okay, so I'll be back later. Cheers. Hi all, right, back to continue this part 74, isn't it? I was just checking back on where we were. I didn't get back to things last night, so a new day. So I'm about 37 minutes in there or so try and keep this down to half an hour at least, or less, to finish off this part. Okay, it's got a wee cube here saying it's Austria's turn. So that's fine. One of the things I was, nothing really to talk about, but one of the things I was thinking about was that I've put my delay on declaring war on Austria. Now, I need to be careful because you can't declare war on somebody that's passed. So we can't leave it in. That makes sense, obviously, because you would just wait until they couldn't do anything more and they used up all their power and whatever, and then step in, but you can't do that. So, but I'll need to watch, keep an eye, and we can sort of play the game with that a little bit. Oh, sorry, hang on. Right, I think they've calmed down now. Somebody at the door. Right? Yeah, so we can kind of watch the cubes dwindle a little bit, but just need to be careful to make sure that you can usually tell when they're going to pass next turn, which is a wee bit gamey, I suppose, if I'm going to play it that way. You know, if I'm going to wait until I know they're going to pass next turn. Now, one of the things I remember doing it. I did do it because we almost declared war on Austria, didn't we? And they get that bot power. Now, when in the war that Austria had against France, I'm just wondering if France got given the bot power, because I think they should get given a bot power too. I'd like to think I went through the procedure properly and did give them the bot power, but it was something I was thinking about. Now, I've watched back on that stuff, and I don't recall sort of taking note of anything, so whether somebody might have picked it up or not, that maybe I didn't give them the... Because you're meant to get a military power when somebody declares war on you, aren't you? So, but we also have to remember that Austria are going to get that. Not only that, they're going to call in this ally and get an extra 2 bot power. So, whatever bot power they've got when we do it, they're going to get an extra 3. So, and that's going to allow them to like basically put that army to its full strength, isn't it? Which is 7, 14, 15, yeah. I think we've both got 15 though, haven't we? Well, I say we've both got 15. I've got an army of 12 and another army of 3. So, but I'm going to definitely have my general. And, this is another thing I was thinking about. If I use this card, now it says innovatory tactics. Just not a good word for me. Gain 4 battle dice of your choice in a land battle. Now I seem to remember maybe looking this up and coming across this somewhere in the forums or on the Discord, and I want to say that these 4 battle dice are throughout the whole land battle. I mean, it seems to suggest that there, and it's not just for one of the battles. Well, see, it might just be. I mean, if you were getting 4 extra dice for the whole battle against Austria, that's pretty huge. Yeah. On top of my general's going to give me an extra 3 dice, so I'm going to have 6 dice, 3 dice base, 3 dice from my general. That's 6, and I would get an extra 4. I'd be rolling 10 dice. I mean, even if it was for the first attack, we'd be rolling 10 dice and be able to hit with all 10 dice, because our army would be a strength of 12. And remember, we do have 1 cavalry, we've got 2 artillery. Yeah, you'd be wanting more infantry results. But anyway, I'll look into that. I'm sure some of y'all know already that either is only a 1-shot 4 dice roll, or it does last the whole battle. Well, when it goes back, actually, yeah, if you look at the flow chart, Grant, when it cycles back, does it say you can play another tactic or something? That's piece of resolution. So here we are, roll dice. No, hang on. Play battle actions. So that's a step in the flow chart that would allow us to do it, to activate that military reforms, the innovatory tactics. Then we roll dice, assign casualties. Only one side is remaining. Any units remaining in the battle, yes. See, and then it's going us back to here. So it's a new battle. This is a new battle round. But I mean, it just says gain 4 battle dice of your choice in a land battle. So that they mention that being battle round. Surely it would say in a land battle round, if it was restricting you only once to anyway, something to look into when the time comes. So anyway, I do think we need to put that action into that battle action into play. I think, because we are going to be up against it a little bit. They're going to have 3 extra units than us, and we want to make sure we win it. On saying that, I mean, they are just going to come back at us, aren't they? They're going to keep coming, aren't they? However, hopefully we can last the round out, and then it'll reduce their manpower if we've taken some of their towns. Maybe. I guess that's kind of what I'm hoping for. But anyway, okay. Let's see what they do now. So we're wanting to see them spending lots of bot power here and doing something sort of not that important. So yeah, they're not at war, their army's not on the map, they're not, and their bot power's greater than what they've got spent. So they're just going to draw a card from bot 1. And unfortunately it's only a 1. So they spend 1 bot power again. It's another unrest. It seems to be an awful lot of them. No, it was the convert actions, Grant. So unrest / focus on economy. Well, I don't think they're going to use unrest, so I think it might be the focus again. They've nothing in unrest anyway, and their 2 core tokens are on the map, there and there. And I think we looked already. Initially, I think this core token would have moved into here because they had pausing it at one point. So I don't think there's any other place for this to go. And obviously Jutland's got a strength. It's got a strength of 5, so it's unlikely to move from there. Oh, hold on. Nah, but they don't own everything in here. No. So well, hang on then. Like, there's no unrest though. But let's just go through things like I like to do. Unrest. Owns any provinces with unrest? No. There's not, is there? No. No. Has less than 2 cores in play and can place a core? No, because I've got 2 cores in play. Owns all provinces in eligible area with a higher total tax value than current cored area? I don't think so. There's only got 3 in this, and there's another 3. This is his own. This is his own. Jutland, he's got cored. This is he's got cored. He doesn't own everything in this. He doesn't own everything in this. So this core is just staying where it is. Like I say, it would have moved to here before if they'd still had that, but they don't. So that's a no as well. So that does mean perform second action on card. So we'll focus on economy or economics. Focus. Cubes in any focus area already? Well, no, because I think they just done a milestone thing, didn't they? So that's a no. So place the spent bought power in the focus area named on the card, because this comes out of here as well, which helps with them not. I mean, it's not spent bought power anymore. So it goes. It's economy. It's in there. That right? Perform second action. No. Where are you? Place the spent bought power in the focus area and named on the card. Put aside the card, not reshuffle this age, and then end the turn. I'm putting these cards aside, but this is the last stage anyway. But I suppose it keeps things right. So that's that. That's them. That's them done. Right. So back to France. Now France have only got 3 bought power left, so they've got less than spent. And nobody's took the event yet. Right, so we've not really studied the events too much here, I don't think. There's a plague and a comet sighted there, which are quite common, aren't they? They show up quite a lot, and then we've got that privateers, and then we've got so no specific realm events either. So is that what they're going to do? They're not under attack. The army is on the map, but they can't siege. Spent bought power is greater than what they've got left. Yes. They're not at war. No. Have they picked the event? No. So they're going to go to event. Right, so event. Already taken action? No. So we're going to roll dice. I'm not really sure what's going to happen here. Well, you're not going to know either until you roll the dice card. So we've got a 4. So 4 as opponent event is revealed. Well, remember there's no realm specific events revealed. So opponent event is revealed, no. Owner event is revealed, no. At war with the opponent whose event is revealed, no. So pick leftmost revealed event. Okay, it's going to be comet sighted. So that's going to be unrest, isn't it? No, sorry, not unrest, stability reduction. But remember, we are doing this, the bot suggestions, so although you would think, surely stability's got to be involved here. So, carrying on, just before we start looking at things, is this an opponent's event? No. Resolve option A, so it's wanting to resolve option A, but again, we use the suggestion file. Then there's a bunch of secondary effects. Actually, the DMPR colours don't match, so they're not going to apply. We've got rebel dice rolls. I just got an unrest, didn't I? But my army, at least, it's my small army that's in there. Okay, never mind. And then this isn't going to apply. He's not going to have 10 bought power left, so it's going to end the turn. Right. So, we want 2 ducats on each of the other events. Right, I've got the camera at a slightly strange angle there if it looks a bit odd. So 2 ducats on each of these, and then we're going to flip this and have a look. Right, this is the Austrian event, and this is France are running this, isn't it? So, oh, mind you, there's not. I think the Dyros maybe prefer it to target its own event if it can. Yuck! Look at the ruler. That's pretty horrible at this stage in the game, isn't it? The Catholic League. Austria, if Catholic, gains 2 alliances with Catholic NPRs in the HRE. Okay. So that's not good for us, like knowing that we're going to go for Austria. Yeah, so that would like to declare war on them before that happens. I think if they're going to end up with 2 other alliances. Okay. Chastise Protestant electors. The Emperor gains 1 military power for every elector area which is Protestant and a claim in one of those areas. Oh dear, yuck, that's horrible as well. He's going to gain lots of bot power. The Emperor gains 1 for every elector area. Elector area? Is that the 5? I always get muddled up if that's not... Is that not just all the HRE areas? Or is that just 4 or 5 specific ones? Like Westphalia and that. Well, to be honest, it is then. I mean, Brandenburg's Protestant, Westphalia's Protestant, Saxony's Protestant. I can't remember the other ones. I thought there was only 4 of them, but I think they did not realise there's 5 of them recently. Anyway, that wouldn't be good either, because him getting more bot power for each of these, and he'd get a claim in one of the areas. So clearly that's the option that bot is probably going to take, even with a choice process. Well, it might balance out differently. You never know these. That bot suggestion, but some of them are a bit weird. But I've been sticking with it, and I thought, well, you start with it, you're just going to stick with it, haven't you? And the other one is change a Protestant HRE area to Catholic. So that's not great either for us. So. Even if I was to maybe go and grab that card, he still gets the alliances, and I guess I would pick B there, which is change the Protestant HRE to Catholic, which isn't great either, but at least it would let me pick the one that was more beneficial, I suppose. Okay, well, you mean you're going to have to pick one of the events, Grant, so... Right, anyway, let's come down and see what Comet cited. We'll get this done and then we'll probably cut this as a part, I think. Okay, I actually need to go to the computer and look at this, don't I? So Comet cited 31A1, let's say all players lose 1 stability it starts with, so, and this is A part is the bit that it's wanting to resolve, and then let's say some of the actions below we're going to have. This is, I don't know, this is a pirate ship or something, isn't it? Rebel dice rolls. These aren't going to apply because these aren't the colour that's involved. And I know we were doing it for France, but it suggested doing that. But I assume you don't. I don't just do it for any colour for the Dutch DNPR. So and then we got that, and then squares are going to take a hit. That is a ruler. Unfortunately, no, that is everybody we've got is going to take a hit with the square. But we knew it was coming anyway. Right, I'll go and see what it says in the suggestion and just bring it across in words, unless it's a lot, I'll bring the tablet across. Okay, I'm pretty sure we did have this before then. This is in the bold text. All players, all human players, sorry, I'm stretching over, trying to read that. All human players lose 1 stability. So, sadly, that is going to drop. I mean, we did get what we wanted out of it, I suppose, that event. So, that drops down. And then all bots take 1 unrest, I think. And all bots gain 1 unrest. And then they cycle all the milestones that are completed by the active bot. So, that may be interesting, actually. Oh no, it's milestones. I'm thinking ideas. So all bots are going to take 1 unrest. They're going to gain 1 unrest. So that my take on that is, yeah, they decide which ones. So this is France that are running this. So they're going to gain 1 unrest. Oh, I've got my other glasses on. So they're going to pick a small town. We've got Artois there, alphabetically. No, it's a big one, Armagnac. Avignon, Artois before Avignon. So I think it is Artois. Yeah. So Artois goes in non-rest, and then for Austria, that H has been, that's a big one though anyway. So Landshut, maybe. Oops. L, yeah, I think L's winning München, but Landshut's first, so I think it's Landshut. That just doesn't sound like it should be pronounced like that, so it's probably not. Okay, so that's unrest, and then all milestones tagged by that bot, wasn't it? So like all milestones that are completed by the active bot. Well, there's not going to be any. Yeah, I was thinking it was ideas, but you can see the milestones up there. The only one that's been completed is by Austria, so nothing's going to happen there. So that was that. Pretty simple, I suppose. Yeah, no, we didn't gain unrest, so that's quite good in some ways because we're getting a rebel dice roll now. Although losing the stability is bad, isn't it? But yeah, well, we've got. What was the other card we got? Development. No. No, it's on. Yeah, we've got the card in play. Sorry, I'm going a bit. The Central Authority. So it is actually yeah, because we put this. No. No, remember the development card's one cheaper because we're Protestant. That was something new that cropped up recently. Yeah, we still got one use of that, so we could spend 3 based on the stability level, though it would be a +1, 4, but then it'd be a -1 for the idea. So it would only cost us 3 to bump that back up again, which ain't too bad. But we can work on that. We've not got the power for that this round anyways, so. Right, so moving on to... I feel like the camera's not quite right there. Right. So we've got Rebel Dice Rolls. So let's do that first. Now remember the person playing the event will only roll 1 dice. However, they only do have 1 unrest, so which is fine. So 1 for us. In fact, I think it's going to be 1 for everybody, isn't it? I think so. Yeah, not enough lot of unrest going about just now. So 1 for, this is for, actually, move that card. It's like it's 1 for France. Let me get a blank, right? A thumpy one, but anyway. And then Austria, obviously just have the Landshut, or whatever it is. So, well actually no, it's us next, and turn order. So we've got the one in Westphalia. So come on, let's see a blank for us, or the remove unrest. No! Oh, and we've got all our army out. That's horrible. So that's exhaust the manpower, isn't it? Damn it. And it is from available, or page 41, I think, or 37. 37, yeah. Exhaust 1. Move 1 regular unit from available or from your deployed units to exhausted. Right. I think it doesn't have to be from. I mean, the fact that army is in that area, it doesn't specify it from that army, does it? It just says move 1 regular unit from available manpower. I've not got any available manpower. That's a problem. Whereas it was always easy before because I did have. Now I've not. Or from your deployed units to exhausted. So it's going to have to come from a deployed units. Although I'm kind of tempted to take it from here. Because I don't really want to reduce... I don't know, the grant. Is that not silly? I mean, if you do have any issues with that army, then... Yeah, it means I'm reducing my army from 12. Remember, Austria's going to have an army of 15. I'm reducing it from 12 to 11 if I take it away now. So I'm making it even worse. That's what I kind of thought, with maybe just taking this guy. But I'm not. I'd rather not be taking it from any of them. I think I'm going to take it from here. I just, yeah. It's kind of debatable what's best there. So that goes in exhausted. Okay. That's not the role I wanted at all. Ducats power would have been fine. Actually no, I didn't really want the rebellion rule either, because that would have done the same sort of thing. Well, that would have forced me to take it from that army, so. Right, anyway, it's done. Okay, so, and then Austria's the last one. And they get a 2, which is a bot power. Oh, that's good. So that's a loss of a bot power for them. So that's good. So, and again, remember, this does not go across there, which, in actual fact, that would probably be better for me right now. But it doesn't, so it's just lost. Right, and then back to the other things on the event. That's the Rebel Dice roll. Let's say the DMPR colours don't match. So this one is I suppose I should check the boat bit for this. I think it's something to do with pirates. Where is it? Lost at sea. Oh no, it's not. Lost at sea. Bots are not affected. Use auto resolution rules for human players. Oh, don't tell me we're going to lose our ship. No, surely not. So bots are not affected by this. Auto resolution rules for Lost at Sea are, well, the rules for Lost at Sea are, oh, there we go, it's just there. You must choose and remove one ship belonging to each opponent that is not adjacent to one of their friendly ports. Right, I'm adjacent to friendly ports with my only ship. So each player chooses for themselves. So, right, rather than if it wasn't auto resolution, an opponent would do it, but it is auto resolution, so you do it. But we don't have any ships that are not adjacent to friendly ports, so we're okay there. And just confirming that our ship's up there, it's adjacent to Danzig and whatever that one is, Stettin. And that's the only ship we've got. Bots are not affected by that. And then, so finally, squares take a hit. But if we look along there, we'll see that whether you can avoid the glare or not. This is a square, this is a square, this is a square. So, not so good there. But I'd like to think there's no squares in the next set of cards. What was the new card? It was a ruler, of course. Yeah. I'd like to think there's no squares in the next 4 cards, but because this is a no, well, this is the second half, isn't it? So yeah, it might be. I would think that they're balanced, that for all 8 cards are only going to do 1 damage, and then the next 8 cards are going to do a second point of damage to them all. Right, there's nobody there, Grant. That's all there, right? Okay, so well, we knew that was coming, but what's the ability? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Was that terrible? I don't know. I'm a bit scared about the Austrian event that's out there. And I think, well, you know what? It's us to go next, isn't it? That was France, wasn't it? Yeah, indeed. So that's France took their event. And, well, they're going to be looking at passing next turn. So Austria have 7 against 5 here, so they're happily drawing another card. So I could maybe tempt myself into not taking. Of course, they could draw the bot card that gets them playing the event. I mean, I mean that card. I'd rather not play that card myself either. I don't. It's not. Well, there's no benefit at all to me. Whereas at least, mind you, there's no benefit to you playing the plague either. Privateers, I think you might get something out of that. Maybe not. That's the one with the trade things, isn't it? Yeah, I don't really want to play at any of the events. But now there's ducats on the plague, so that makes the plague worse. Maybe I should just play his event, just to stop it from happening. No ducats on it either. Okay, well, you know what? That's creeping up on 30 minutes, so I will just cut this video. I'm just going to stop and restart, though, I think. Yeah, so I'll put an end to this. This is part of 74, coming to a close, and be back with 75 very soon. Okay, cheers.